Namaskar, Abhishek, once again with a new episode in the series called Unlocking Stars with Abhishek. Unlocking Stars with Abhishek is a series on Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, in short, BPHS, is one of the most fundamental, most authentic, most genuine Vedic scriptures on Vedic astrology available to us till today. Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, revealed by one of the Pravartak of this divine science, Maharshi Parashar himself. This great scripture is in the form of discourse, Guru Sishya Sambad. Great Guru Maharshi Parashar revealed the great wisdom of Vedic astrology to his beloved student Maitreya. Through this series, we are paying our humble and respectful tribute in the lotus feet of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashar through the recitation and commentary on verse by verse basis, as per my limited capacity. If you have any suggestion or feedback, feel free to comment. I would love to hear from you. In the last episode, Mahaguru Maharshi Parashar, under the chapter 26, Aprakashit Phala, he revealed classical principles related to chap under the section Chap-Phal. Chap or Indra Chap or Indradhanus or Dhanus is Upgraha of tertiary planet of Venus, Sukradev. Today, Mahaguru Maharshi Parashar is taking Maitreya towards another Upgraha. In fact, it's the last Upgraha under the category of Dhumadi Upgraha categories. That is called Upketu. Upketu is Upgraha or tertiary planet of Ketu. Ketu is south node of moon and a shadowy planet, but maintaining portfolio in 9 main planets, considered to be very malefic. When we are try to think about Upketu, that is coming out from the Ketu himself, the main planet Ketu. I would like to remind you character of the Ketu first. That will give you feeling of Upketu. Or sometimes we call Upketu Ketu also. Sometimes we call Upketu Sikhi also. Sometimes we call Upketu Rodri also. I can recall for you when Maharshi Vyas discussed about the Ketu, what he said, that will give you the flavor, that will give you the taste of the Ketu. Palas Pushpa Sankasam Tarkagrahamastakam Rodram Rodratmakam Ghoram Tam Ketum Pranamamyaham. He remembered Ketu like that. One who looks like Palas flower. One who is the king of the stars. So understand the importance of the Ketu. One who has very angry, fierce, scary appearance. And then Vyasji saying, I bow down to that Ketu. That is the Ketu. Rodram, Rodram, Ghoram Tam, Ketum Pranamamya. And we are talking about this Sikhi today, this Upketu today, that Upketu is a shadowy planet, is the son of this Ketu. So taking all the maleficency from inheritance. When our great Acharya, when our beloved Acharya, Mantreswar Maharaj, remember this Upketu, how he remembers this Upketu, that will give you feeling about this Upketu. I'm taking you there so that you can understand that feeling. What Mantreswar Maharaj said about this Ketu. Ketau patanaghadyam karenaso asaner bhayam ete yat bhav sahitas tadrisyam phalam vade. The great Acharya is saying about this Upketu. This Upketu is the cause of, this Upketu is the Karan, cause of the falling down or hurt. This is for sorrow, for unhappiness, for hurting the native. It's just like a danger of the lightning strike. This planet is, which can destroy the work, any work. Kare naso. So this is the Upketu. Mantreswar Maharaj remember like that. So we will go more. We will go more when we enter into the Mahaguru Kathan. When Mahaguru will discuss about this Sikhi, about this Upketu under the section Ketu Phal. Before following the footprints of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara, we always go and pray to Jagat Guru, to Jagat Pita, to Jagat Adhisthata, to Dev of the Dev, Mahadev, Sri Mahadev. Let's come and pray together. Then we will go and enter into the Guru Katha. Namami Sambhum Purusam Puranam Namami Sarvagya Parbhabam Namami Rodram Prabhum Chayantam Namami Sarvam Sirsa Namami Namami Sarvam Sirsa Namami. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev. After bowing down in the lotus feet of Sri Mahadev, we are now slowly entering, slowly ready to enter into the Guru Kathan, Mahaguru Kathan, in the Ketu Phal. This chapter, chapter 26, is all about Upgrah. It's all about Aprakas Grah Phaladhyay. So before entering into the Ketu Phal, before going into the Ketu Phal, emerging in the another Upgrah, let's pray the Upgrah Devtas as our Acharya great Acharya, instructed us. Namami mandim yamaghantakakhyam ardha praharam bhuvi kal sangyam dhuma vyatipata paridhi bhikhyam upgraha indra dhanusha ketuna. So Ketuna, the last one in this verse, this Ketu. This is the Upketu. So Maharshi is referring today this Upketu. As we know, these are the mathematically calculated sensitive points. We have sun's longitude, then we can calculate Dhum. Sun longitude plus 133 degree 20 minute, Dhum. Once we have Dhum, then we can calculate Vyati path. 360 degree minus Dhum longitude is Vyati path. Once we have Vyati path, we can calculate Paridhi, 180 degree plus Vyati path. Once we have Paridhi, then we can calculate Indra Chap, 360 degree minus Paridhi, Paridhi longitude. Now we have Indra Chap, we have Chap, we got a Chap longitude. So once we have Chap longitude, then if we add 16 degree 40 minute, 16 degree 40 minute to the Chap, then we will get Upketu. We can get Upketu through sun's longitude also directly. If we add 330 degree in the sun's longitude, then that will also give us Upketu. So in this manner, we know how to calculate Upketu. Once you have Upketu longitude, then you can position Upketu in any of the houses according to the longitude what you got through your mathematical calculation. Once you have position ascertain this Upketu or Sikhi or Ketu is in first house or second house or third house and so on and so forth up to 12th house, then you can apply this classical Parashara principle that will give you an idea how to approach your predictive exercise, how to go. That's why Maharshi is blessing us today through this Parashara classical principle. When Upketu is in first house, second house, and so on and so forth up to 12th house. These all Upgrahas, they are mathematically calculated points. So when we were discussing about the Indra Chap, so on the celestial, Indra Chap is always opposite to Dhum. And on the celestial, Paridhi is always opposite to Path. So that will give you an idea for cross-checking. Even you started your calculation for the Dhum through the sun's longitude and reach up to the Ketu, and through Ketu also you can check the sun's longitude. So that is giving you the cross-checking method. That's why Acharya is talking, Mahaguru is talking in mathematical equation, because mathematics is the language of God. Now, with this background preparation, we are going with Mahaguru, Maharshi Parashara, what Maharshi Parashara is revealing today under the Ketu Phal. So let's imagine it. First blessing through verse number 50. When Mahaguru is revealing, if Upketu, we call Upketu Ketu also, so same name. is in the first house. Let's come. Let's immerse in the words first. Ketu Phala Kusalaha Savavidyasu Sukhi Vang Nipunaha Priyaha Tanau Sikhini Sanjataha Sarva Kaman Vito Bhave. Now Maharshi is saying Sikhi, another name of the Upketu. If that Sikhi is in the Tanu Bhav, Tanau Sikhini, it means Sikhi is in the ascendant house, Lagna house, first house. The first thing Maharshi is talking about, Kusalaha, Sabhavidyasu. He is a skillful in every subject, every vidya. He is skillful. He is very skillful person. And Sukhi, happy man. Vang Nipunaha, his communication skills are also excellent. He speaks very wisely. Priyaha, so he's a popular person. People likes him. He is a very popular. If Ketu is here, and the most important thing, the possibility is Maharshi is talking. Sarva kamanan vito bhave. So there is a possibility of his all desires fulfilled. Ketu is there, so there is a possibility. Whatsoever desire of the native, there is a possibility of fulfillment of all the desires. Ketu is there. This is a revelation of Mahaguru Mahasi Parashara. If Ketu is in the first house. Now that Upketu, Sikhi, is in second house, Dhanasthan. And Maharshi is blessing us technique through the verse number 51. Let's immerse in the verse first. What Maharshi is revealing, what Maharshi is blessing. Vakta priyam vadaha kanto dhanasthan gate dvaje Kavya krita pandito mani vinito vahanan vitaha. His another name is Dhwaj also. Even we call Ketu also Dhwaj, same name. So Dhwaj is also another name. So if Dhwaj is in the Dhanasthan, is second house, Upketu is in the second house. The first thing Maharshi is saying, the possibility is the Bhakta, orator. Is a very good orator, excellent orator. Priyam Vadaha. And he is not only excellent orator, he is speaking very sweet also. Soft spoken also. Kanto, very good, very beautiful body, physical body. And Kavya Krita, so he has ability to compose Kavya, compose scriptures, poems, poetry, prose. And Panditaha, it's very natural. If he has that ability of composing greater scriptures, then he is a Pandit. And Mani also, the very famous, having self-esteem, Yasasvi, and Vinito, humble person. And Vahanan Vitaha, he got a vehicle. He got a happiness from the vehicle, very good, excellent vehicles he might have. So these are the possibilities. Maharshi is talking about the aesthetic promises in the chart if the position of Upketu is in second house. According to Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara, these are the possibilities of the promises. Now Mahaguru is moving forward and taking this great Upgraha, Upketu, to third house. And blessing is coming through verse number 52. Let's immerse in the verse first. Kadariyaha krure karta chakri sango dhan vivarjitaha sahajaste tu sikhini tibra rogi prajayate. He is addressing Ketu as a Sikhi. So Sikhi is in the third house. So if Sikhi is in the third house, Kadariyaha, miser, Kanjus. Krur Karta. Krur Karta, he is a very cruel man. His acts are cruel acts. He's acting very in a cruel manner. So he's a Kukarmi. And the Krisango means very thin body, and Dhan Vivarjita, lack of wealth, poor man. He might be poor man. And a Tivra Rogi, he is a very much sickly, very sickly person. Very sickly person he is. So this is a revelation of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. If the Sikhi is in the third house. Now Mahaguru is taking Sikhi to next house, Sukhasthan, fourth house, and he is blessing with the classical technique through the verse number 53. Now come along and emerge in the verse together. रूपवान गुण संपन्नः सात्विको अपि सूची प्रियः सुख संस्थेतु सीखिनी सदा bhavati सौख्य भात. So Sikhi is in the Sukhasthan. Upketu is in the Sukhasthan. So Maharshi is saying Rupavan, he got a very beautiful appearance. And Gun Sampan, he is a virtuous person. Virtuous. Very virtuous. And Satvik, he has a tendency of inclined to Satvik. There are three gunas, three categories like Satvik, Rajasik, and Tamsik. Bhagavan explained it in the detail in Gita. So here the Satvik is the pure, very good character. So this native has inclination towards Satvik. And Suchi Priya, so hygiene also, purity also. Purity also. This is the possibility. And he is very happy. Sada Bhavati Sakhya Bhat, very happy. So he is a Rupavan, Gunvan, and on the religion, on the right path, inclined towards a Satvik and very pure and always happy. This is the Sikhi in the fourth house, according to Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. Now Mahaguru is taking this great Upagraha Lord, Sikhi, Upketu, to next house, Pancham Bhav. And he is blessing through Parashari principle, classical Parashari principle, through the verse number 54. Sukhbhogi kalavicha panchamasthana ge dhvaje yukti gyo mati mana bangmi guru bhakti samanvitaha. So Pancham Bhav, fifth house. Sikhi is in the fifth house. So first possibility Maharshi is referring is Sukhi, happy. And then Bhogi, enjoyer also. He got a wealth. He's enjoying. Kala Vichaha. So he is the knower of Kala, knower of art, Gyata of art, knower of art. And Yukti Gyo also, he know the tactics, tricks of the game. Whatever his game, he has the trick of the game, he knows. And Matimana also, he is a Buddhiman, intelligent. Bagmi, communication skills. Vakta, orator, very excellent orator. And Guru Bhakt, is a devotee of his Guru. Very much devotee of his Guru. This is Sikhi, is in the fifth house. Now Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara is progressing further and going to the Ripu Bhav, Ripu Asthan, Ari Asthan, sixth house with Sikhi. Sikhi is in the Ripu Asthan now. And Maharshi is blessing us with the classical principle in this case through the verse number 55. Let's come immerse in the verse number 55. Matri paksh chay karaha satru ha bahu bandhavaha रिपुआस्थाने ध्वजे प्राप्ते सूरः कांतो विच्छनः. So sixth house, it's not very good position for the maternal side. It's a matri paksha chay karaha. So this native is a matri kul nasak. He's a destroyer of the matri kul, maternal side. He's not good for maternal side. But Satru Hanta Yoga is here. So he has ability to overpower his enemy. He has ability to kill his enemy. Bahu Bandhava, there is a possibility of having many Bandhavas, near and dear one, whole extended family. He is a Surah, Suravir. He is a Yodha, ferocious Yodha, fighter, warrior. Kanto, he got a very good body. Vichanaha means he is a very tricky, very chatur, clever. So this is the Upketu. Marsi is referring him as a Dhwaja in this case. That's the style of Mahaguru. He is using different names. If you go down, then you understand there are indication, lots of indication. There are 3-4 layers. So he is referring here Dhwaj. So Dhwaj, Upketu, Sikhi is in 6th house, and this is the revelation of Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar. Now Mahaguru Maharshi Parasar is taking this Sikhi, Upketu, in the next house, 7th house, Jaya Bhav. Now, revelation is coming through the verse number 56. So, Dhyut Krida Swavirataha Kami Bhoga Samanvitaha Dhvajetu Saptamasthane Desya Sukrita Sahridaha. He is saying Dhyut Krida. That it might be a gambler, Juari. Dhyut Krida Swavirataha. He is in a gambling. He's a gambler. And then Kami, lusty. His mind is full of lust. Bhogi, here Bhogi is the enjoyer, so enjoyer of all those things. Gambling and the lust activities associated with the lust. And then he is Bhogi. And he is a Vesyasu. So he will be involved with prostitutes all the time. So this is the possibility. This is the possibility if Ketu, this Upketu, Sikhi or Dhwaja is in the 7th house, according to Mahaguru Maharshi. Now Maharshi is taking this Upketu to the next house, that is the Mritu Asthan, Randra Sthan, Ashtam Bhav. And he is blessing us through the classical principle through verse number 57. नीच कर्म रतः पापो निर्लज्जो निंदकः सदा मृत्यु स्थाने ध्वजे प्राप्ते गतास्त्र परपक्षकः. So मृत्यु स्थाने ध्वज. So he is in the 8th house, Mritu Asthan. Neech karma rataha. He is a kukarmi. He is doing very low level of work. The papo, he's a papi. He is doing those works who are not right. So he's a papi. Nirlajjo, he's a shameless character. Nindakaha, parnindakaha, he is talking about backbiting, backbitching. Nindakaha, sada, always, always. And then gat astriya par pakshakaha. So he is devoid of the happiness from the women, from the istri, from his istri. This is the Sikhi in the earth house, according to Mahaguru Maharshi Parasa. Now Mahaguru Maharshi Parasa is taking this great lord to the next house. That's the Dharma Sthan. Sikhi is going to the Bhagya Sthan. Sikhi is going to the Nabam Bhav. And now Maharshi is going to bless us with the classical Parasi techniques through the verse number 59. Let's come. Verse number 58. Lingdhari prasannatma sarvabhut hite rataha dharma bhe sikhini prapte dharma karesu kovidaha. He's a Sikhi is in the 9th house. Maharshi is saying it's a Lingdhari. Here is all about the understanding of different sects. Some of the acharyas are thinking it's a Vaishnava Vesadhari, Vaisnavite, because this Brihat Parasa Hora Shastra is a part of it's simple a part of Vishnu Mahapuran. Some of the great scholars, they are telling it's a Saivite. The native is a Saivite. So it doesn't matter native is Saivite or Vaisnavite, because if you go drill down more, so both are same. So you at this stage you can understand they are follower of the breath of their lineage. I will go like that between the Vaisnavite and Saivite. So Lingadhari Prasanna Prasannatma, so Prasanna Chit. So you can go like that. It's a Vaisnava Vesadhari or it's a Saiva Vesadhari. The idea is coming because Lingadhari, that's why its idea is coming like that. From our lineage, like it's a Vaisnava, it's a Saivite. But it's a part of that Puran. So it's a Vaisnavite. Some are coming with that translation. But for me, it's a Saiva Vesadhari. Because when you think about the lineage of the Mahaguru himself, but it's not a point of discussion at the present. So he is a part of the lineage, whatsoever is the lineage, like a Vaishnava lineage or Saivite lineage. And he is a prasanna chit, always pleasing. Sarva bhut hite rataha. He is always in the welfare of the society, always thinking about others. And he is always in a dharma karesu. So always doing work of the dharma on the right path. And kovidaha, he's a kavi. He has understanding of the kavya. So that is Sikhi. That is Sikhi in the 9th house, according to Mahaguru Maharshi Parasa. Now Mahaguru is going further and taking this Sikhi in the 10th house, Karma Sthan. And he is blessing with the classical Parashara techniques through the verse number 59. सुख सौभाग्य संपन्नः कामिनी नाम च वल्लभः दाता द्वैजः समायुक्तः कर्म हस्ते सीखिनी द्विज. He's saying, hey Dvis, hey Matre. He's addressing to Matre. If Sikhi is in the Karma Bhav 10th house, then what will happen? Sukha Saubhagya Sampanna. The Nati will get all the happiness, all the fortune. Sukha Saubhagya Sampanna. And Kamini Namacha Vallabha. So he is a beloved of women's. Women's love him automatically, naturally. That is his character. And then Data, he is a charitable man. He is a giver. Dujai Sama Yuktaha. So he is love the company of the Brahmins, good mans. That is the character. This character is coming. That attribute is coming. That character you can find in the native if this is the position of the Upketu in the chart. If Upketu is in the 10th house, according to Mahaguru, Maharshi Parashara. Now Mahaguru is taking this great Upgraha Devata, Upketu, in the Lavasthan, and he is blessing us through the verse number 60, the great Parashara classical technique, when Upketu is in the 11th house. Nitya labha sudharmir cha labhe sikhini pujitaha hanadyaha subhagaha suraha suyagyas-chati kovidaha. So now Upketu is in the Lavasthan, Ekadas Bhav. So Sada Lav, Nitya Labha, always love. What he is doing, he will gain. Nitya Labh. Sudharmi, he is a follower of his dharma. He is established in dharma. Sudharmi. And Dhanadya, he is a rich man, very rich man. Subhaga, his body, Sundar body, beautiful body. And Suraha, he is a Yodha, warrior, very brave. And Suyagya-chati. So he is the doer of good karmas. And Kovidha, Mahapandit. Kovidha, scholar, learned. So this is the Upketu in 11th house, according to Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. Now Mahaguru is taking this great Upgraha Devata, Upketu or Sikhi, to last house, 12th house. And he is blessing Parashara classical technique through the verse number 61. पाप कर्म रतः सूरः श्रद्धाहीनो न घ्रीनो नरः परदार रतो रौद्रः सीखनी व्यगे सती. If Upketu is in the 12th house, then native is a papa karma rataha. He is a papi. He is not a good man. But he is a very brave, strong. He is a surveer. And Sradha, hino, agrino. So lack of compassion, a lack of faith also in this native. And this native is Paristrigami, might have affair with the other women, ready to go with the other women, this native. And Rodraha, here Rodraha means cruel. He is a cruel, very cruel. If the Sikhi is in the Vyage, is in the 12th house, house of expenditure. This is according to Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara has revealed effect of Phal of Upketu when Upketu is in the different houses. In this manner, the first group, Dhumadi group, he had just finished. He had just finished that group. He just started through the Dhoom, Upgraha of the Mangal Dev. Then after Dhoom, he went to the path, Vyati path, Upgraha of Rahu Dev. After path, he went to the Paridhi, Upgraha of Chandra Dev. After Paridhi, he went to the Indra Chap, Upgraha of Sukra Dev. And today, he dealt with the Upketu, Upgraha of Ketu Dev. So in this manner, the first group of the tertiary planets Maharshi has revealed. Now Maharshi will go in the Gulikadi group. So in the next episode, we will listen what Maharshi is revealing about the Gulik Phal. That's very important. Mandi, that's very important. I hope you understanding the importance of the Aprakashit Grahas. They are very, very important. But in the modern practices, I am not seeing lots of people are using this one. It has to be utilized. It has to be used because that will give you better understanding, accurate understanding of any native. And that is the main objective of the Hora. I hope you understand. May Mahaguru bless you. May Mahadev bless you. I will pray for you and pray for everyone. Om Asuto ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma mritam gamaya. Om Santi Santi Santi. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev.